Hey guys, so today I want to compare the Galaxy S4 Mini versus the Galaxy S3 Mini in the browser. So I made a which is faster video, and I did see the popularity between these two devices. There's a lot of people wondering, like, in terms of speed and stuff, like what is the difference and how big of a difference is it. So in this video we'll be checking out the browser on both these two devices. The S4 Mini is having one of the latest versions of Android here. If we go in and check it out compared to the S3 Mini here. So this is only going to be a video going over the browser, and then I might do more videos if people are even more interested in these two devices, like a full review going over the main differences. So you can see Android 4.1 Jelly Bean here on the S3 Mini versus 4.2.2 on the S4 Mini. So there are some differences there that you can see, like in the UI and stuff, like settings. Here you have a tab system up here. Here you just have a scroll system. You have probably a little bit of a different design here in terms of colors, and you do have some more toggles here on the S4 Mini, and you have a button here that you can tap on to see all of those things. Let's check out the browser, Samsung's own browser, of course. The first thing I can say about the browser is that the Galaxy S4 Mini doesn't have all of those features that you would get in a full-size Galaxy S4, like scrolling with your hand, air view, so you can hover across the display and it will zoom in for you. You can't scroll with your eyes. So there are a few features, there are a ton of features there that you don't get in the S4 Mini. One feature that you do get, though, that you don't have on the S3 Mini is Smart Stay. So that basically means that if you do want your phone to turn off after like 1 minute, if you don't look at it, you can kind of like have that. Now, of course, when I'm recording this video, it's pretty hard to have that Smart Stay feature because the phone needs to look and be able to find your eyes. And now when I'm behind the camera, of course, it's pretty hard and I can't do that. But when you use your phone as a normal person, the Smart Stay should work just fine. So we are on GSM Arena here, that website, and we can see some differences here in the browser. In the appearance, you can see that you have more of a darker theme here in the S4 Mini, more like a light theme here in Android 4.1 Jelly Bean. The tab system is a little bit different here. I think it's a little bit better and optimized on the S4 Mini, that you can have multiple tabs here and you can fully swipe and you can see like 3 tabs at the same time. Here you kind of like have to scroll, and it's just a little bit worse in terms of how they designed that. So if you also continue here to take a look at the browser, you can see here when we click on the tab system, you have the incognito mode here, the private mode here on the S3 Mini at the top. So if you want to search for porn or something, you don't want to save in history, you can do that easily by that. Here you can just hit the menu key, and let's see here. Yeah, you have to hit the menu. You must hit the menu key here in the S4 Mini to get the incognito mode here. And you will see that immediately here that in the S4 Mini the browser goes kind of dark at the top, and you know that you are safe. Here you can see that little logo there that you are safe, but it looks like a joke here with this small little bar at the top. Definitely on this 4-inch S3 Mini design. Of course, the two phones here, this one is a little bit smaller, 4-inch, and the successor now is 4.3-inch. So that's of course pretty nice. If you want to exit out of this mode, of course you can just close that because it's just one simple tab. Now, if you take a look at the browser, let's see here if you can just close the private mode. So you also did see that the browser was a little bit snappier. What we can see here on the display is that these are very much similar in terms of the display, but I do believe that the S4 Mini has slightly better advantage here in terms of the display. Pretty interesting though, because I did think that the Galaxy Note 2 and the Galaxy S3 from last year, the kind of AMOLED display is a little bit more yellowish. Actually, the S3 Mini looks pretty good here, actually. And the S3 Mini, I mean, it is a phone from early 2012 or 2013, and that it did come out, I'm pretty sure. And it really looks a lot like the S4 Mini. But I think the S4 Mini is a little bit, has a slight advantage here on the white color. And then also I do believe here that when you have this little color here, it looks a little bit darker color, the darker like pink color on the S3 Mini. Here a little bit lighter color. So if we now just check out, if we let's see here, are we on the full page? So let's just zoom out here, and this could be a little bit annoying. Where it's like, yeah, the tab system. Let's see, is it the same over here? No. So if you want to quickly go to the tab system here, you can just swipe out like that. I think it's a little bit slow, the tab system over here. Takes I feel like it could be a few 100 milliseconds faster there. Here it doesn't seem like you can do that. No, you have to click on the tab system up there at the top, which feels slightly snappier, which I definitely do enjoy a little bit more. When we go in and out here, it definitely feels like I'm not sure if it's just me, but it feels like the zoom system is a little bit slightly enhanced here on the S4 Mini, this phone of course, that it seems like it's zooming in quicker, that you don't have to snap or drag your fingers out, that it seems to be zooming in more. Here it seems like you sometimes need to do it 2 times, so a little bit enhanced there probably. So let's just try to go into this. We also have an HTC One Mini, of course, coming out. I'm not really sure when it's going to come out in Europe, but at least it's out in the States now, I'm pretty sure. You can see here, it seems like it's loading up a little bit quicker here with like, yeah, a little bit quicker here on the S4 Mini. And not, of course, a big difference there. Even though if I would go on a carrier here, I'm pretty sure that my S3 Mini here is not a 4G smartphone, but the new S4 Mini is definitely a 4G capable device. So definitely it will kill that in terms of speed there with the S4 Mini. And I'm not quite sure if they did release the Galaxy S3 Mini in Europe on a carrier, or in the US, of course, And when loading up picture here, we can also see that it seems to be like slightly snappier here on the S4 Mini. And let's see here how much we can zoom in. So kind of about the same here. Seems like the black color here is a little bit more black on the S4 Mini, but might just be my eyes. One thing also here that you can see that when we zoom in the browser here on the S3 Mini, this kind of the top here layer disappears. So you can see it immediately disappears. In one way it's good because then you get more screen space here to check out websites and such, but if you immediately want to go to another website, you have to zoom out the whole way, and then you can tap here at the top. While when you're doing the same thing here on the S4 Mini, when you zoom in, it's still there at the top. And I think that that is slightly better because I don't think that you should have to zoom out just because you want to go to another website. So it will save you some time over there. Of course, the display, you will get a little bit less their experience. I think actually Apple with the iPhone 5 and with latest iOS 7 have made it better. Immediately when you zoom in, this one goes to extremely tiny bar at the top, which is probably the best way to pull it off. So let's see here if we can load up another thing. Maybe go to Samsung smartphones on GSM Arena. Very good website if you want to check out the latest phones and such. See here. About the same there in loading. But as I said, I mean, we are, of course, on Wi-Fi network. You won't really notice a big difference. But 4G, of course, or if it would be on a carrier, definitely would be more interesting. And I probably would do more carrier videos if I did live in a bigger country like the US. Where those carriers are a little bit more famous than in my tiny country in Sweden. So yeah. So we do have the Galaxy Mega here, smartphone. I have it. If you want to see anything specific with that phone, you just let me know and I will see what I can do. I already made a ton of videos with it and people have enjoyed it. A little bit quicker here now again, also on the S4 Mini. And let's also just check out the colors here. And one more time, a little bit quicker. And as I said, I mean, these displays are very much the same here. I do kind of enjoy that Samsung did pull off a very, very nice display on the S3 Mini and on the S4 Mini. That they didn't go with like an LCD display like they did with the Galaxy Mega 6.3. Let's also go exit out of the app. You can see a little bit quicker here. Oh, no. I mean, let's go to the multitasking page and let's just load it up again. A little bit quicker there also. Not, of course, a big deal. And of course, if we would jump into an article here, let's see if we can jump into an article. Or maybe reviews. So of course both these two devices also have a reading mode inside of the browser here. And Samsung do ship these devices out with. It is the Galaxy S4 Mini review, listed a Droid that could. Yeah. So when you load up an article here on both these two devices, you have the reading mode that I'm gonna demonstrate for you right now. And so you can see that little green little thing there when you're on an article with, if you just want to read the article, you just tap on that little button up there at the top. There you go, and it will format everything so you will just find everything that you really do need. For some reason it seems to crash when I'm trying out the reading mode, both on the Galaxy Note 2 and also on the S3 Mini. I'm not quite sure what it is. You can see that it's not my Wi-Fi, of course, because it's working fine here on the S4 Mini. So of course, with the software update, it could be that it's running on Android 4.1 Jelly Bean, which is starting to get a little bit old now. It could be that it's a little bit more stable here with the S4 Mini. And I find it extremely annoying, I know. Because you can see the Wi-Fi is working fine, and this is of course the reading mode. You can see that it also will bring, as I said there, all the pictures. You can enhance the text, make it bigger, and you can also share this article with anything. And that's a good thing with Android, that you can share almost anything, very, very easy. So it's a quick little video here comparing these. Yeah, hopefully you enjoy. If you want to see specific videos here in the future, please let me know, and I'll see what I can do. Peace out.